Hi, I'm Candace Beakey, President and Publisher of the Portland Business Journal. Welcome to our Secrets of the Fastest Growing Companies series. I'm here today with Asa Wari and Samir Mokashi, owners and principals of Code Unlimited. Welcome both of you, and congratulations on joining the 2020 Fastest Growing Private Companies list.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Maybe we could start by having you tell us a little bit about Code Unlimited.
Sure. Code Unlimited is a building code, fire protection, and accessibility consulting company. We started about almost 10 years ago. Two of us, me and Asawari, and I had left an existing company that I was working with. I was a principal in because it was a architectural engineering plus code consulting, and wanted to be just a code consulting so we could service a broad range of clients and also grow into different type of services that we could develop beyond what a typical architectural engineering firm could do. And we started in 2012 and thought we would grow slowly, and we just took off the moment we started. And we've been on a very steep, fast growth curve for a long time. And from the very beginning, when we founded the company, our intent was to create a company that is not only profitable and a good business, but a good environment and a good culture for people to be in. And so we balanced it with having a diverse staff, diverse services, and in multiple locations. We have offices in Portland, Bend, Seattle, Denver, New York, California, and we continue to grow in many different locations. We have a model where we start off with one person in one location, and typically we start there. And once we add the second person, we start an office and grow around there. Our culture-wise, we have made sure that even though we are near our client sites and actually have a physical presence, but we're not limited by the people in that office. So we share workload across the company and have done it very well, effortlessly. And that has actually helped us quite a bit when the pandemic hit and everybody was working remotely. We already had a culture to do it. And the pandemic itself overall has been very difficult, like everybody else, to manage not being able to meet with each other, not being able to travel, all the other things, having kids at home, all of that has added complexity that we are dealing with just like everybody else. But our culture has helped make it that much easier to handle. Sorry?
No, actually, it has been an exciting ride, and we have really thrown our hearts and souls into it. And as far as the culture is concerned, we really feel like we are a team and we look out for each other. And we make mistakes, we support each other, we grow, and if we have our strengths, we bolster our strengths, and we depend on each other. So we are a very strong unit. And that's what I really love working about Code Unlimited.
I love hearing about culture because I think that is, especially we saw this during the pandemic, that the companies that leaned on their strong cultures who had those. How do you maintain culture when you have offices and people scattered throughout? Can you tell us a little bit more about how you keep that one Code Unlimited culture when you're scattered?
I think when we started Code Unlimited, we had a very small team. And first thing we told them is that you are going to be the role models for whatever happens down the road. And so the seeds of our culture of accountability and support and good communication we laid out in 2012. And now we have come to 2021, and it has just grown from there. And how do we do it? We, especially in the past year, it's been more important, is that we have really good communication in terms of making sure that people are connected through web. We have a good software which allows people to communicate. And we have multiple meetings where we talk about it. And Samir can elaborate some more about that.
Yeah, I think from the very beginning when we started, even with the name, it wasn't, since we started, it could have been the Mokashi Associates, for example, right? And we purposefully chose not to have a name that was just tied to one person and became Code Unlimited, because a lot of times people see code as a very limiting factor for design. And we always felt that it was not limiting, it was actually freeing you from constraints. And that concept of unlimited was not just limited to the advice we give, but the company we become. And that whole concept of individual taking responsibility, individual having a freedom of choice to take a company a certain way and not just mandate that thou shalt just do this, made it a collective culture. As we have grown, we have put a lot of emphasis on avoiding office politics, and that requires us to be more open, sometimes even more vulnerable, right? We have to accept our limitations, we have to accept our mistakes and grow together. And that has helped us actually come together in an imperfect union that has helped us grow and sustain us even in this climate, we believe. And we'll hope that we will continue to build on it as we grow even further.
That's great. So last question, we celebrated your success of rapid growth based on the years leading up to 2020. How did you do financially through the pandemic, and how's business so far this year?
So overall, we handled 2020 quite well. So 2019 we were growing, 2020, the first half, we were even growing faster than 2019. And then second half of 2020, we actually started going down. And then we ended 2020 about the same as 2019. But at the same time, we were expecting growth to come back in 2021. So in 2020, we actually continued to hire and took a gamble to hire people, grow our staff, grew capabilities, and bring them in. And we were expecting the 2021 first quarter, second quarter to start. Growth has not started as fast as we expected, but we are still anticipating growth and we're planning for growth. So we have now have a broader skill set and stronger group of people than what we had in 2019. In 2019, with the fast growth, there was a lot of pressure on our staff to manage the growth with the staff we had, because there was also very few people available to hire. The job market, labor market was very tight. And it eased out in 20, and we took opportunity and took advantage of that. And we are now ready to do even better in 2021.
Well, congratulations on a great run so far. And I am excited for your growth, and I look forward to seeing you back on the list this year.
Thank you so much. It was talking to you.
It was great to talk to both of you. Congratulations again.
Take care.
Bye-bye.